Good afternoon, everyone. Let me call the meeting to order. This is the Library Advisory Committee meeting of August the 27th, 2025. I'll call the meeting to order for Mr. Ortiz and stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Okay, we please have a roll call and please.
Sandra Cavazos Ayala, present. Angelica Salinas, present. Victor Villarreal, George Victor Villarreal. Mario Lopez,
Present.
Rosnio Villarreal,
Present.
Rosa Maria de Llano,
Present.
Esmeralda Rodriguez,
Present.
Etelvina Perez, absent. Roberto Ortiz, absent. You have a quorum.
Okay, thank you very much. We shall move on to item number 4, the approval of minutes for June the 25th, 2025. I believe they're in your packet. If you all will take a few minutes to review the minutes of June 25th, and then I need a motion to approve the minutes or not.
So moved.
Okay, I have a motion to approve the minutes by
I second.
There's, in a second, Mr. Lopez. All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All those against? Okay, minutes approved, thank you so much. Public comment?
No.
Okay, communications and announcements. Overview of Recordando program by Doris Gonzalez with poetry reading by Sandra Cavazos Ayala. Finally, right? After several months. Doris, thank you very much. We're excited to have you give us your presentation.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here and thank you for inviting me.
Thank you.
All right, Doris, and you may need to share your screen so that those who are viewing virtually can see it as well.
Yeah.
I just want to go back to the weather.
Yep. Sure.
Sure. Can you all see the screen?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start my presentation now that everyone can see my screen. My name is Doris Gonzalez, and I am the Historical Collection Librarian here at the Joya del Rio Public Library. And today I'm going to be presenting about a topic that I'm really passionate about, and that is our Recordando program. The first question that I want to answer for you all tonight is, what is Recordando? Recordando is a program intended for older adults to have a safe space to connect with others and share their memories, life stories, and knowledge with them. Participants discuss their memories pertaining to a specific topic each month and reminisce and reflect on the past together. Let me go ahead and move this out of the way so you all can see the screen a bit better. This program was actually inspired by my grandfather Gustavo, who told me the stories of his life growing up. That made a really big impact on me. I
apologize for being late.
It's all good, don't worry. His storytelling made a really big impact on my life and on his life, and I wanted to recreate that impact in my community through a library.
Welcome.
So my next question that I'm going to be answering for you all tonight is, what is the purpose of a program like Recordando? The purpose of this program is to help older adults by creating a safe space where they can connect with others, strengthen their social bonds with their community, and improve their cognitive and memory skills as well. When planning the Recordando program, I did some research on the impact of remembering and reminiscing on our cognitive skills, and these are some of the facts that I found out. So remembering the past can actually activate the brain and our cognition. Reminiscing activities like those that we do in our Recordando program can boost memory recall and possibly even form new pathways in our brains, which is really exciting to think about. This program can also improve the quality of life of older adults by allowing them to deepen their connections with other people and improve their communication through the sharing of stories and oral histories. These are some of the marketing techniques that we used for our Recordando program. Of course, like all of our programs at the library, we used physical flyers that we posted throughout our library and digital flyers on our social media channels like Facebook and Instagram. We were also featured on KGNS on a TV segment titled Do You Remember? Laredo Public Library's Recordando program begins this fall. And this was featured on August 27th of 2024. It also came out in a digital article as well. We were contacted by LMT in April to be featured in a story titled A Space to Remember. Laredo seniors share stories through the Recordando program. And that also came out in the digital newspaper as well as the physical newspaper as well. And one of our biggest marketing successes has been word of mouth. So a lot of our participants bring their friends and family members and other people who are just interested in the history of Laredo and discussing the past with us. These are some of the details and the data regarding our Recordando program. So our program officially started in the fall of 2024 in September, and it ended for the fall session in December 2024. It started up again in the spring in February 2025, and it ended in May of 2025. The Recordando program was typically held a Thursday at the beginning of the month at 10 a.m. And these are our statistics for our past sessions. In 2024, we had 20 participants in total. In 2025, we had 11 participants. On the other side of the screen, you'll be able to see some of the themes and the topics that we discussed. In September 2024, we had a very special session that was themed back to school for our adult patrons, and patrons were able to view some of the historical yearbooks that we have available in the historical collection, and they shared their school memories. We had a very funny participant share that she once threw a shoe at a classmate in school when she was younger, so there was a lot of funny and heartwarming stories during this session. We also had a theme of holidays and celebrations in November. We had a theme of Laredo's historic St. Peter's District in March 2025. And in April 2025, we discussed downtown establishments and movie theaters. Some of the patron responses we received have been really heartwarming to receive. One of the patrons that attended our Recordando program expressed gratitude for having a space to share their memories and stories with the group. Another one expressed interest in the historical collection and made appointments to visit the collection in the future. We also had patrons express that it helped keep their memory sharp and it helped them to foster connections with others, which is amazing to hear since that is the goal of the program at the end of the day. We also had someone reach out to us through email, and I wanted to share that email with you all since it was really sweet to hear. So he actually emailed us after the LMT article was featured, and he let me know that he was thankful that we recognized the importance of weaving personal memories and experiences into the vibrant, rich, and important tapestry of a community like Laredo. He said he too grew up listening to his grandpa and grandma and their friends and being fascinated by and wishing he had been born 100 years earlier. So as you can see, the response to our Recordando has been really sweet and really supportive, and I'm really looking forward to continuing this program this fall. Next, I am going to talk a little bit more about the future of our Recordando program and some changes that I want to implement to improve the program. One of the changes that I want to make is something called Beyond the Building. And that is a new initiative where I take the program to where the community is, and I meet our patrons where they are. What this entails is me contacting retirement homes and other centers that seniors frequent in order to take a Recordando session to our senior population. Another thing that I want to do this year is target our marketing just a little bit more by creating a different flyer for each month and each theme that showcases the discussion topic. So patrons that are really excited about a theme will know which specific month we will be discussing that. Another thing that I want to do this year is create a remind group. I'm not sure if any of you have used the Remind application. It's used a lot in schools. I use it for my adult book clubs, and what the Remind app does is it creates groups of people that the Remind group coordinator, myself in this case, can text message to remind them about upcoming meetings, any changes to the program, and things of that nature. So I would like to create a Remind group specifically for our Recordando participants. If for some reason that doesn't work out, I can stick to the old-fashioned way and go ahead and give them a call the days before and the days leading up to our next meeting. Finally, another thing that I would like to change this year is the time of the Recordando program. Typically, like I said earlier, our Recordando program was held in the mornings at 10 a.m. But this year, in order to open the door up to more people, especially older adults who are still working or participating in community involvement in the mornings and evenings, I would like to host this program from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Again, just so we can see if we can increase our attendance for the program.
How does one become a member?
So you show up really, I don't have a registration for the program. I want to make it as accessible as
Just whoever
possible.
shows up is part of the group, and
Mhm.
they sign in and give you the information.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, there's no registration required as long as you're interested and want to talk to people about.
That's why we have them.
Welcome to it. Yeah. And then that is all for my presentation today. Thank you all so much again for inviting me. I love talking about Recordando. So if you have any questions and comments, please feel free to share.
Can you go back to the first,
Yeah.
the first slide that you had, because,
Yes, for sure.
no, the second one.
The second one.
Yeah. Yeah, the purpose of the program is, no, I don't think it's that one.
Maybe the third.
About the cognitive development.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, improving our cognitive skills.
Yes.
Yes, remember in the past can activate the brain and cognitive and reminiscing activities and boost the memory recall. Because I think I'm next, right, on the agenda, and my poem, and I think you all have a copy of it. I have revised it slightly, but really, that's exactly what it is. Remember, everything in my poem is what I recall when I was a little girl, when I used to go, shopping downtown with my mom, and from when I was a little girl to our present time right now in sightseeing. So yes, so true. I mean, you put that in there, and really, when I was writing it, I just remembered. I could vividly remember what I was writing, and that's how I put it down.
That's so special.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear your poem.
Okay, so I don't know. Would that be next time? Yes. Okay, well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Very interesting, and hopefully we can all participate.
Yeah, I have been several times, almost, I don't think I've missed but one or two, and, a lot of things come up that people remember, like you said, we had one participant whose father actually worked at one of the theaters downtown.
Okay, yeah.
So she actually remembers, all of these things being there and the machinery and all that, so you never know when you're gonna hit
Right.
the spot with somebody who
Right.
actually lived through it, so it's been very interesting. I'd like to continue coming, so congratulations, Doc.
And the dates will be on our packet, right? We'll know when you have those events.
Yes, the next one is actually, thank you for bringing it up, Ms. Gala, so this is on September 9th. at
September
6
9th.
p.m. Yes, that's
Okay.
a Tuesday night.
September 9th. At what time?
At 6 p.m. So
And
please.
where are they usually?
They're held in the historical collection upstairs. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I'd like to make a comment also for Doris. Congratulations, Doris. That's a wonderful, wonderful program. I can't thank you enough for doing this. And I know how that Rose Neal has participated and has shared her activities with us. And of course, I've heard Sandra's poem because I'm in her poetry group. So, and it's wonderful. And I can't say enough things about it. The only thing maybe when it's, in the winter when it's dark, maybe 6 to 7 will be too late because many of us, adults cannot drive at night. Maybe, it's just a suggestion for the winter months. Right now, with Central Daylight Savings, it's fine. But it's just a suggestion.
Thank you,
Okay.
Sayama, I appreciate it.
And I love it and I congratulate and I look forward to hearing Sandra's poem.
Yes, thank you, Rosa Maria. I appreciate that, and I know you heard it, and you'll
It's
understand.
beautiful.
You'll understand that edited a little bit, added, made a little change, and so I dedicate that part to you, Rosa Maria, okay? All right, are y'all ready?
Yes.
Okay. My poem is entitled Sightseeing in Laredo, Past and Present. Sightseeing in Laredo. Oh, yes, so much to see. Sights, sights, beautiful sights, the best that there could be. Living in Laredo all my life, childhood memories of lovely sights, recollections of the sparkling lights, city lights at night, of El Pueblito Muerto, like my father called it, our town, as we drove into Laredo on IH-35. Downtown Laredo, sights, sights, beautiful sights. The big white Dalmatian that looked so real, greeting customers in front of ABC Music Store at the corner of San Agustin and Hidalgo streets. Window shopping in downtown Laredo, sights, sights, spectacular sights. Looking into the amazing, beautiful stores, Richter's, El Precio Fijo, Joe Brand, El Sol del Oriente, and Sam Sullivan shoes, some of my favorite. Appreciating my favorite chocolate ice cream float downstairs at Woolworth's cafeteria. Sights, sights, notable sights, the Plaza Theater, the historical downtown City Hall. With excitement and anticipation, I walked upstairs to the public library to check out a book or two. Sights, sights, historical sites, the American Legion, Post 59 on Zaragoza Street, Casa Ortiz, La Posada Hotel, San Agustin Plaza, and the historical San Agustin Cathedral. The Republic of the Rio Grande Museum, the gateway to the Americas International Bridge, Convent Avenue, and the picturesque Rio Grande. Sites, sites, historical sites. Follow the river to Laredo College and Fort McIntosh, the doorway to Texas history. Sites, sites, charming sites. A drive down San Bernardo Avenue, where hundreds of Washington's birthday parades have so proudly passed by Martin High and IBC Bank. La Samber, where tourists can buy Mexican goods and eat at the Pan American Courts. Sights, sights, unforgettable sights. La Colonia Guadalupe to Saunders Street. Certainly you can't miss the Veterans, City, and Catholic cemeteries. The 3 Points and the Tumble Inn, where the best barbecue was served. Now, the #1 U.S. port of entry in the United States, no longer El Pueblito Muerto. Present noticeable new sites, Lake Casablanca International State Park, Texas A&M International University, the Joe A. Guerra Public Library. Sites, sites, spectacular sites. North Central Park, Shiloh Bike Trails, and Mall del Norte, Loop 20, Unitrade Stadium, and Saints Auto Arena, the outlet shops of Laredo, and the World Trade International Bridge. New subdivisions booming in the north, in the south, in the east, and the west. Sights, sights. You just can't miss those incredible sights of Laredo. So as you read along with me, I was a little girl when I would go to the library. I think I was like 6 or 7. At that time, it was safe to drive the bus by yourself and get off there at the corner. And there was ABC Music Store, and we would go. I would go to the library. We would go shopping downtown, and I mean, it's amazing how those thoughts come back, like you said, Doris. You know, those thoughts come back, and just I put it down this way because I'm all in writing now.
It's beautiful. You took us back and then you took us all over Laredo.
Yes, and that's why I put past and present, because we can't forget that, yes, it was the past, but we also have all of this going on right now in present time. Later on, one of you younger people, one of the younger ones can write about what you're experiencing now, and later that would be the past, for you.
Very nice.
So, thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Cavazos, for the young adults. It's important for me to understand and to learn from the past. So thank you so much.
Oh, you're very welcome, and that was my desire, and I think Rosa Maria and I have talked about that at one of our poetry meetings, that, she remembers, and that's why I added El Sol del Oriente, Rosa Maria. I added El Sol del Oriente because she said, don't you remember Didi and Char? He used to sit at his chair, and we would go and try on I don't know how many pairs of shoes. He had beautiful shoes, and we would go and try them on, and there he was sitting at his chair, just, enjoying selling the shoes at downtown. And so it was memory. We were little, and now look where we're at. Yeah, so I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you.
Beautiful point, Sandra.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Okay, now let's go on to the next item. Letter B, report by Judge Victor Villarreal on the 2025 Youth Success Court Summer Camp.
Also, this summer I got to combine some of my favorite things, which is the law, helping young persons, and the library, books, and reading. So the Youth Success Court takes students, young people that are battling addictions, they have pending charges, and we try to give them some good advice, steer them in the right direction with a lot of support and guidance and drug testing and all these things. So we had our first summer camp earlier this month. We invited them to the North Central Park, and there they got to learn about disc golf. And the reason we chose disc golf is because it's an outdoor activity, but different from any other sports. It doesn't take a lot of skill to just get going. We had a donation for free disc sport. They're like frisbees, but they're just not called frisbees. So they got free lessons. We had a sponsor for lunch, and then after that, we had asked the library to come in there to provide the mobile unit. However, the driver was unavailable, so they came out and set up a kiosk, a table, and the kids, the students, the young people, they got to play games, they got books. If they submitted a registration form before, and there were a few, they got a library card. After that, they spoke to law enforcement, the City of Laredo Police Department, the Sheriff Department, and then they got to take a dip and swim in the North Central pool. So all of this good work steers them in the right direction, gives them outdoor activities, but also focuses on their minds. So it was good. And obviously, there are purely selfish reasons. I mean, obviously, I love reading the library and books, but I wanted to involve my love of reading and impart that, and hopefully that they get stung by the by the book bug too. And so I know staff was on hand. They answered their question, they interacted with them, they gave them free books, they played games. So it was a very, very good partnership, and we're very, very grateful to the City of Laredo Library for coming out and sharing their time with the students.
Very nice. Yes, I saw you there at the pool. I'm glad that you all were able to take them to the pool and enjoy that activity as well. Thank you for doing that. I'm sure the kids enjoyed it. How many
sure
students?
did.
How many students were there?
I think there were a dozen.
Oh, okay.
It was earlier this month. We invited all the class, and I think a dozen ended up showing up.
That's good.
Yeah.
Very nice. Thank you. Does anybody
Yes,
have
thank
any
you.
questions? Okay, well, thank you very much for that initiative. And anything that has to do with reading is always good for kids. So that was a great initiative. And at the same time, you also involved them in physical activities as well, which is also just as important. Okay, very well. Is that it, Judge, in that part of your purpose?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Anything else, no more? Okay, we go to letter C, update on virtual court kiosk, project by Judge Victor Villarreal.
I feel like every month I give a report that we're closer and closer to, and it's the same this month.
We're getting
closer
there.
to. I think all the specs have been sent to the library. No, I think Ms. Perez Gomez had asked for the specs, and I think the specs were sent. So I think we're closer to, and she may actually have a bit more information at this juncture.
Yeah, you'll see there's a handout here. So this goes into a little description of what the hardware actually includes on the setup. So it has the privacy panels, the printer scanner combo, the all-in-one computer with a pop-up webcam, the standing desk, ring light, monitor mount, headphones, mouse, and keyboard. And so you'll see the kiosk also has a wheel, so it's portable. And they have already found the proposed location for the Moss Library. So there's a photo. This is the center.
Oh, that's where it will be in that
Yes.
little nook there? Okay, that's nice. Did you get a copy of this?
I did send the attachment, so
Did I?
maybe on your email.
Yes.
You did?
Yes, it is in my email.
Okay, good. So it's gonna be up and running, right?
We're getting
It's
closer.
it's coming.
It's
coming.
coming.
I'm
Okay,
telling you,
well,
it's
it
just
looks
Yeah.
very nice.
Yes, it does.
small movements forward.
Yeah, very nice. Okay, well, thank you very much for that report.
Thank you.
Letter D, information on the Texas House Bill 1522 open meeting requirements.
So this one.
Okay, everybody should have that memo. It's from Angie Garza, from Corey Cisneros. Do y'all wanna discuss it?
Yeah, so under the new law, this is gonna go into effect September 1st, 2025. It is mostly gonna manage how we manage the agendas for all committee meetings going forward. So currently, we accept agendas up to 72 hours before a meeting, but under this new law, they must be posted at least 3 business days before the meeting date, not the time. And now holidays count. So it'll shorten the actual timeline we have to post and prepare materials. The agendas will need to be finalized and submitted earlier than the 72-hour deadline to comply. And they're letting us know that they'll need more sufficient time to post agendas online. And we are gonna be streamlining the software as well, on submitting the agenda minutes as well.
We had a training yesterday on the software called Legistar, where we're gonna be entering, instead of city secretary, it will be the liaison entering the agendas into that software. They are also telling us to schedule the calendar for the meetings in the future for the 12 months. So our meetings are every Wednesday of the last month. So I'm gonna be scheduling on the Legistar. And just have them ready when we get close, I'll just have it ready to post.
Yeah, Angie's very good about posting our agendas
Yes.
and getting everything done, and now within this time frame, she's been getting taken care of that. So thank you, Angie, for that.
And we will be starting, they recommend to start October, fiscal year.
The new fiscal year, which would be
Which we will be
next, in a couple of months.
having it on the Wednesday of yes, a couple months.
Okay.
Instead of, it just special occasions will be in November
And December.
and
Right,
that in the
no
summer.
meeting in November, and then we have to find a date for December, right? Okay. Can we discuss that today, or would we?
I can put it on the next.
For the next time,
meeting.
yeah, so we can decide when we wanna have the meeting in December. Look at the calendars.
We still have enough.
Yeah, we have time. Well, it'll be before you know it, but yes, we do have time. Okay, any questions, ladies and gentlemen, on item letter D? No, okay. Moving on to letter E, memo by the city manager on immediate hiring freeze and non-essential spending suspension. You all should also have that memo, in your packet from, Joseph Nett, our city manager, and it's basically explaining the hiring freeze, their non-essential spending freeze, and the budget reviews and compliance. Basically, I know we've been presented with this in another committee. Basically, how it's gonna affect us is that we're not gonna get refreshments anymore.
Not until
Right.
the update comes in, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, we used to get a little sandwich or some, potato chips or whatever, and now because of the budget cuts, we're only gonna get water and a soft drink. So, I think that's how it's gonna affect us, right? And-
Yeah,
And in other ways, I don't think that this committee will be affected,
No,
other than that.
I'm sure we'll survive.
Yes, so from here, I'll go out and have dinner.
Have they made a decision on the librarian position? Yeah, like appointing a new librarian yet?
A director,
Yes.
or, as far as we know yet, nothing.
Nothing, yeah, because
Yeah.
of the freeze, is it because of this hiring freeze, or?
Not that I know of,
Because
because,
it's
It-
an approved position, right?
well, and it actually was posted publicly around this time of May 2025.
Oh, right.
So
But they haven't
I,
interviewed or hired, or?
I unfortunately don't know, I don't have that information, but it was posted around that time, so I don't think it was affected by the
Okay,
freeze
before
at
the
least.
freeze.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Does anyone have any question on that memo? Okay. Moving on to letter F, the quarterly report program. You have, this packet right here. So I wanna take a few minutes to review it. Y'all are, she's still going out to the libraries, right, or how did this change?
Yeah, I think she said she's going actually to visit during some of the programs, and that's how she reports.
Okay.
Some of their activities or events, and then she stays there and works, and be part of the activities.
Right, because, this is mainly for the programs. We used to, get a report where we would know if something was broken
Oh,
or
this is the
something.
second-
Oh, that's another
Yes.
one, okay. This is mainly just for the program.
Correct.
Okay, got it. Anybody have any questions?
I just see there are a lot of different book clubs and a lot of them are done by Lisa Arriaga and she's, very good. I come to the silent one, which is funny because I'm never silent, but that's okay. But sorry, but she does have, she's hitting a lot of different things that, the true crime, the pages of rage, the eras, and there's a lot of,
Well, actually, Doris is doing the eras,
think she is doing.
and Valerie is doing the pages and rage. They're all doing a wonderful job.
Yeah,
They've
they
been
are.
bringing a lot of new things to the table, and we're really appreciative of that.
And there's a horror one coming
Yes,
out.
yeah,
so
you'll see
they're-
that a little further ahead when we go into the
Right.
flyers, you'll see the
Yes.
new, yes.
They're hitting a lot of different things, and I know also the knitting of the crochet club, I hear them really having a wonderful time upstairs.
Yes.
So they're, again, an older population, a female population that, this is a safe place to come and, exchange ideas and socialize, so it's a wonderful thing.
I also came to their tiny art activity. It was full. The
Yeah,
whole
they did a
room.
little display upstairs.
Yes,
It's adorable.
yeah. So we got to paint our little, got a baby canvas like that, it was so cute, and we got to, I did the beach
Yeah.
theme. It was just so much fun, and it's incredible to see how many people were there and that were so interested in learning, you know, how they can paint, so, yes, it's very interesting.
And we're very proud of them.
Okay, so that's the quarterly program, the monthly library, okay, so then also the updates, the other part, the narrative.
Yeah, and you'll see that she added the district of which the library belongs to as well, the branch. I know that was something that had been requested.
The district?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so it'll
which-
say,
Library.
the library
Oh,
name and then the
five,
district.
I
Yes.
see, I see, yes. So that's, each one of us that represent whatever district you represent, you know, what's going on at your branch. That's good to know. And the mayor would be all of them.
Yes.
It does say in the last page, if y'all see that library director position is vacant and the job listing was posted on May 20th. Is serving, and then Analisa Gomez Perez is serving as the interim library director. I think you asked, somebody asked about.
Yeah, I
that.
asked
Yeah.
about, with the permanent replacement having been found yet.
Anybody have a question?
I'm just seeing more and more advertisements of the library programs, both on TV and in the news.
Yes, I saw it in
So
the
that
press,
has
I've
been
been seeing it
very
in the
good.
newspaper.
Yeah.
I know in the past we have asked, you know, there's so much going on, how can we have more advertising? But I also have seen in the newspaper as well,
More.
which is good. Okay, we're moving on to letter G, the monthly library updates.
Just publish them. Yeah, so this is the flyer you'll see
And then
here.
flyers.
So there, you'll find all the different upcoming events by each of the branches. They're grouped by.
Reggie, I'm gonna excuse myself before they close the doors here.
Yes, of course.
Okay, thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Good to see everyone.
Bye.
Thank you, have a good evening. Doors left already.
This way.
Moving on to letter H, recent and upcoming library programs and services, that was it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And then the monthly statistics.
Yes.
Y'all have this, the monthly statistics, also there in your package. Any questions on the statistics?
I just want to commend the library staff once again, because they're hitting all the groups. They have pre-teens, they have teens, they have adults, and, you know, they have some cultural things now, the Hispanic heritage, the themes Dia de Independencia, and, you know, I mean, you have everything, Twilight, Zodiac Sign, Friday night, the Silent Book Club, and you have workshop for the adults.
Oh, yes.
It's wonderful,
Sorry.
the record congratulated and encouraged and praised. Thank you very much.
No, we're very, very proud of our staff. They're doing a wonderful job.
Yes, they are, they really are. And they're so friendly and, you know, outgoing and polite.
Yeah.
Very nice.
We're, did you have an opportunity to review the monthly statistics? Yes? Yes. Okay. We will move on now to item number 7, staff reports, the biannual report.
This was turned in, to the city secretary on July the 9th. Since we did it in July, it had to be on.
Oh, that's right, you submitted that. Did Mr. Ortiz sign it, or did he have to sign it?
No, if the, chair is not available, the director
Letter.
and the liaison. The back.
Oh, they also have the total absences that by member.
The minutes and the attendance.
See, the minutes, agendas and minutes are already.
Right.
Contact and the agenda. This is only the 6 months from January to June, so we're pending July to December. And you're already allowed 4 absences.
I was gonna look at that, we have some people that with 3 absences, right? What happens, Angie, can you,
Did
Did they-
notify, like right now, Mr. Ortiz about it,
uh-huh,
that
so if he
He's on-
has 3, this is his 4th absence? Okay, so Mr. Ortiz is in the 4th absence, so who does he represent? So he's already automatically out, or what? Oh,
Yes.
okay, anybody else that's falling into that? Who else? Victor Villarreal, he has 3 absences, right?
Yes.
But he was here today, so he's
Yes,
safe.
he's good. He's good.
Don't be, well, he's gone, but I was gonna say, don't be absent anymore. And who else? It's, and Robert, that's it, right?
Yes.
But is there say an exemption for, excused absences or, you know?
No,
Anything like
and
that?
we all go, excuse
Whether
whether
you're
you
sick
sick
or-
or current or. No,
They count. Wow. That's,
Yeah.
that's sad.
I'm
That's
checking my
his-
email and yeah.
He hasn't responded. Okay, well, so we'll have to,
That's not what we call
Yeah, then
okay. All right, any other questions in regards to the report?
Nothing was decided anymore about, the amount of our terms as a representative.
no, nothing
That
came back.
meeting that we
Right,
had.
we brought it up at that main meeting that we had.
So we're
right,
okay, we've been here a long time.
So I think
Yes.
they didn't realize, you know, whoever looked at these things didn't realize that
Some of
some
us,
people have been appointed and have been doing a good job and it's unpaid, it's volunteer.
so
You
they're
know,
fine.
you're familiar with your council person, you know, I talked to Mr. Garza since Mr. Torres left, you know, he said, no, go ahead and stay, you know, no problem. But it's just, I don't think they realize that, you know, some of the committees would be extinct because they've been there a long time and
you
It
know,
hasn't come
they
up
can
in any of
look
the
at-
agenda,
Right, yeah.
to the
I
council
think
agenda
we're
items.
okay, as long as they don't tell you,
Just
you know, they don't tell us we have to leave, right?
You should be happy to have
Should be
people
okay.
serving, yeah, people are serving out there.
Yeah.
You know, because they want to, and again, we are all familiar with this subject, you know, when
So
somebody.
why break, yeah.
Exactly, and or who cannot
Unless
make
they
it.
have to replace somebody, well, then
Yeah,
we'll kind of
exactly.
get them first.
Yeah, that's big. You're right, I didn't think about it, yeah. Not familiar with the structure basically.
Okay, moving on, to item, 8, action. We need to schedule, well, next meeting in September, the meeting should be on September 24th, then, is that
Yes,
correct?
okay.
24th. I will be out of town, so I'll do Zoom.
Okay.
Everybody okay with that? Yes. Okay, then, do I hear a motion to adjourn?
I'm watching.
Okay, we have a motion to adjourn, do I hear a
I
second?
second.
Angie, second. Just, all those in favor?
Alright.
Aye. All those opposed? Okay, adjourn, thank you so much.